All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OnePlay Africa. Obi catch me say every time I intro ni biano, and then he say ote Apple Music. And you mean I'm can we na send a message or the to a home and from no catch me say. Until also person me na bit low kakra. Until ben say me say me timi nkan ebusian for me makwa baba eba show is. Until ben say you be happen more. What's up? Welcome to the show. My name is Nanaya 18. Today we are looking at conversations around Black Sherif talking about how he sees his music. Yes, Black Sherif was on BET Talks ahead of his BET Awards, nominated for Best International Act, and he was talking about how he sees the music. Also, fans are saying that Stonebwoy put on new artists more than Obede and Kwesi Arthur and Shatta and all the other artists. And they were even saying that Black Sherif's were them boys that some guy did their breakdown. Stonebwoy defines all odds because if you count the number of artists that Stonebwoy has put on, hey babe, how many artists has Stonebwoy putting on? We'll take a look at that also. Amerado, younger, is saying something to some boys. This is Where Them Boys Part 2. And Amado is replying to some boys who said some things to him some time ago and some artists that he felt, don't dress more than him. When we come back, this and many more with a big okay. We are OnePlay Africa and this is OnePlay. Welcome to the show. Let's kick off the show like this. So Black Sherif was talking on BET Talk recently, and the host asked, how do you see your music? And Blacko, according to him, he sees his music like a graffiti artist. This is about the third time I've heard Black Sherif describe his music or how he sees his music in three different ways. What's happening?
I think that every time he grows up, he comes up with something that actually inspires him to write his music. And these graffiti artists tell a story through their paintings. So I feel like he sees it like he's telling a story. Like the graffiti artist is also telling a story through what he's doing. So I don't feel like it's a big deal for me because that is how he has positioned his mind to see the kind of music he does with what he feels like he can compare it to. So it's fine.
But must the story change every time? I understand that art takes, it takes form.
Forms.
It's like water.
Yeah.
It can take any shape depending on where it is placed. But can there be a definition for your art? Because in past interviews, I've heard, if I'm not too wrong, I stand to be corrected, but I've heard different descriptions to his music, how he sees it. I understand to say he's growing, so yeah. It's automatic, but there has to be some underlining
factor.
Yes, underlining definition that goes through because he can't keep changing it.
Yeah, I think he has an underlining definition, but what he's talking about, I believe maybe he got the whole conversation wrong. He was talking about inspiration. You understand? So from the past, he's talked about what inspires him. So I feel like that is what he wanted to express, but language, we can take it in different directions.
But also on that same interview with BET Talk, I love the way he was able to confirm that High Life's home is Ghana. In a conversation when he was asked if High Life, is originally from Ghana, Black Sherif in the beginning said he's not too sure, but yeah. He knows that the home of High Life music is Ghana.
Confirmed.
Yeah, and then the host was like, Charlie, for confirm, because if you're saying it, then it is what it is,
It's confirmed.
Let's look at this. So some time ago, back in the days, Yemi Alade was claiming High Life for Nigerians boldly. I'm wondering why Black Sherif couldn't boldly say High Life is from Ghana.
He didn't want to box himself in with something he can't explain further.
Yeah, but Yemi Alade was saying it boldly, even though she knew that High Life was not.
So Yemi Alade had a backing to explain what she was saying.
Blacko had an explanation. I'll come to we'll discuss
Yeah,
it.
so I heard Blacko's side. He said from where he comes from. So I think that is as easy as he didn't want to explain what he cannot explain.
Okay.
So he just had to make it go.
Also, on the same conversation with BET Talks, Black Sherif explained when he mentioned the high life being the home. He explained that yes, because even if you look at the legend Nana Amachi Dede, whose Iron Boy album he named his Iron Boy album after. You know, it has so many history, so many hits, and they've ruled, you know, the high life scene for a long time. I'm not quoting him verbatim though. I'm just paraphrasing so that you guys don't come and comment and say no. The conversation is that are we going back to our roots? If you use Black Sherif as an example with how proud and how humbling, like he was so humble, yet he was so excited, he was proud, like, you know, I named my album after a great legend like Nana Amachi Dede, who also had an album called Iron Boy back in the day, I think early 1999 or early 2000, you know. Are we going back to our roots?
Ghanaians have always been proud of their roots. Always. Maybe somebody can say it's not true, but with what I have experienced, Ghanaians have always paid homage or respect to our roots. And it's not just in the music scene, everywhere. You can tell that we have that respect for where we come from high life to our movies and everything. So it is not we going back to our roots. We have not really trumpeted it, even though we love where we come from. Because you see, our legends go to UK to play shows. You look at the turnouts. It's massive. People come.
Except the Bradford one in UK.
The Bradford one.
Dominion Center. Ghana for nya crack.
Ebi marketing PR now come so because amanfo be brace your man say. No, but
to be fair, I think for some time now, a lot of the young cats, their songs are sampling great high life songs. Even if it's not a melody, it's a big production. If you look at somebody like Joey B, for instance, always sampling great legends like what he's done it with Charles, Daddy Lumba, he's done it with Furan Ponsan. So I think we are on our way to our roots.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about going back to our roots, there's this young guy who is always talking about his roots. And he calls himself Younger, K.A. K.A. me. And in Komaka Krabi na Yetiase, Foka Krabi na Yetiase. But so we are smarter. Now we share Bema, a Kumasi boy who flew a Joshua. Now the two who are no cast a Younger K.A. Ube say. Amerado is talking about how Twitter boys misunderstood a certain communication that he released some time ago during the election time. They laughed at him and they said he was going to perform at an outdooring. Take a listen.
Wrote outdooring.
Mm-hmm. It was an outdooring of an NPP candidate.
Okay, so it wasn't like a baby outdooring.
Sounds like Twitter was the only one outdooring on the offer the account.
You never dated. There was nothing romantic between you and Delay. Not even one. Kakra. Why didn't? You have Kwekwa Nancy. You have Uncle Nam. You have all these hit songs. She has not tweeted your song once.
You remember when Headless was?
Yes.
Headless.
Yes.
And now Headless becoming cooler.
Yes.
I don't think you're acting the same.
Your love is like merry-go-round. You posted that.
It's a hit.
It's a hit. But people keep dragging you.
But glory be to God, said people nipa nyanya.
Do you think you don't dress well?
I dress very well. My husband was fit. Twitter was more of a chum. Twilight, Abua Banku, and all those people. Kalijim. Sometimes I deliberately post stuff for them to talk about me.
The girl that you sang it to, who's your friends in Accra?
Now, Obama Power, I won't hear lubricant.
No lubricants. That's things.
Obama Power, I won't hear lubricant. I have for that, bro.
Hey.
I was the
Oh man, big ups to Headless YouTuber. Big ups to Kula. Yeah, that's my G. That's a beautiful interview. You better have a conversation in different forms. First one here, the growth of Amerado. He's saying he has found love. He calls the love Ikea. I think he's lying.
He can best tell for himself.
He's lying because I want to go and play the new song, and I want to hear the lady's name he used, and that is why I appreciate Amarado's growth. He has come to understand the dynamism of marketing and how to play with people's perception, because perception is everything.
Yeah.
You know, he has a new song. It's about love.
Aso.
And in the song, if he mentioned the girl's name, Ikea, then he's telling a marketing story, which he's keeping to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all the big brands you know, all the name. I don't want to mention any brand on the show, but all the big brands you know, they have a marketing story,
And they stick to it.
and they stick to it. So if I have released a song, and in the song I mentioned a certain girl's name called Ikea, I want fans to be asking me, who is that Ikea? Ikea Ben Kwana Amerado, or say he's in love now. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a great thing. Like you mentioned, he's telling a story and he doesn't want to deviate from it. So he wants you to follow him on the journey till he gets to his destination. And I think it's exactly what he's doing. He's gotten the attention of people even from the interview. So it's a great work he's doing.
It's the interest media. You see, I didn't say social media. I said interest media. It's the interest media misjudging these artists too early. Because when his outdooring issue came up, I was also wondering, now Obi Akobo outdooring, I said, bad. Because the video said in Nigeria, somebody can book you for an outdooring for $400,000.
Yeah.
And of a naming ceremony of a baby.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, why are people trolling him because he's going to play an outdooring show? Not knowing people said, yeah, outdooring. It was the outdooring of
an MPP candidate. And
is the interest media now doing anything for clout, anything for numbers?
Yeah. I think that is what happened with Amerado. It was a deliberate thing just to drag him, because even on the information he released, the flyer he released of the shows he had played, he said it was an outdooring of a candidate. It was stated clearly there. It wasn't just stated that an outdooring. Then you can say that he played an outdooring, but he stated that it was of a candidate, which I saw. So I don't know where they picked the perception of he was playing an outdooring. But even if he played an outdooring, no, it's as simple.
Even Kofi Kenyatta kwa boy ye.
Inti obo outdooring na ye
Kwame
den.
ji kwa boy ye.
Obo outdooring na ye den. Omo boy ye.
Ba se me hu se shata boy ye da o.
Ye hu bi da ebia ye be hu bi, but so far say ono anga so on sheda mbo shows.
Inti sa akode ka se nti ka wanye sika nka patapa na be perform e woni yi ase na ye di patapa kwa kese mama yi a patapa kwa to nyum wase na ye di sire no yi.
Inti
okay, o de
o de wi mini baby a wo ko.
O de nto aso.
Ayo.
Nti say na sax so boy yi.
Sax wa boy yi video no wo ho ye betima kwotwen abasese a o perform gidi o ye hu reza okra.
Eye no.
O ye hu reza.
Wow.
Cause on the kwa to nyom no one to the same style in him say sakode ebeto no. Nti sakode aboye Kenata aboye Kwame Eugene aboye na Amerado say o defy all odds or bo outdoor. What is the big deal?
Let's look at the other side of the conversation where he said, he intentionally gives these boys on Twitter or X something to talk about. It's as an artist, is it okay to put that out?
Smartest move from his side, what he's doing. But I think that was one of his trade secrets, so he could have kept it.
Yeah, because now it's making me doubt that he's in love. I think he's lying.
Yeah. So it was a trade secret he could have kept to himself, but he decided to put it out there. And for an artist, to give the social media guys or the interest media guys something to talk about is a smart move, because it always keeps you in the conversation. It always brings you afresh. You are always in the news for something new. So it's a smart move. But for him to put it out there, I think that he has given himself out.
Well, in some years ago, or past years, or years past, artists like Sarkodie have done so many projects like Trumpet, BB
Ba.
Adam has done Mile Guama remix.
Yeah.
Shatter has done
AIP and KIP.
Ahoto Las Vegas, Comerica project, the AIP project. But I saw a content on social media that was trying to downplay all the hard work that all these superstars have done. Only to say it's only Stonebwoy who is able to put, or who is fascinated when he meets a young artist. So I caught it recently in a video in Kumasi, even had he mentioned Osekum Sikeni when a lot of people's mind were not on him.
Yeah.
But let's take a watch. Let's take a look at this video and decide if it is true that Stonebwoy gets excited whenever he sees a new artist.
Find connection for some boom speaker.
Ah, man. What do you think?
It's let's not downplay, like you said, the hard work of these guys, because they've all worked so hard. Sarkodie, Shatawale, Edem, Go Get 'Em, all these artists, Stonebwoy himself, they've all worked hard. You cannot say that Stonebwoy sees younger artists and gets excited, so the other guys are not doing anything. Sarkodie has sat on bigger platforms and said, see, watch out for Black Sherif, he's coming.
Watch out for Kweku Smoke. Oh, strong man.
So
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. Recently, he tweeted Black Kid, the guy boy, and said that he's hoping they do something together. You understand? So these are guys who are supporting the younger generation. If we put perceptions like this out there, we pull sometimes their interest back, because it is with this same conversation that we brought about Sarkodie's issue to say, if you're an up-and-coming artist and you feature Sarkodie, he takes your shine. Your career will die. And this same Sarkodie said, okay.
Listen, you guys, you have to be serious. You say, because I enjoy comments. You know, if you come and you tag me in certain videos, I don't do agenda. If it's A, if it's B, it's B. That's it on the show. Let me know what you think though in the comment section as usual. Nigerians, let me say it in English. Niger, I see your comments. Keep it coming. Don't stop. The book that you put it right. Keep writing the book, because let me tell you guys something, Nigeria. Nobody has ever said that Ghana is far better than Nigeria. Nigerian artists. Nobody has said that. But if you guys have data, you have all the facts. Don't just use new generation to say what you guys wrote in the comment section. Because the guy commented on we saying Sarkodie failed the Apollo before most of the Nigerians, blah blah blah. He was saying, oh, the bunch them and they have done it. Bro, I'm not saying we were not even saying it in the direction to make you guys think that we're downplaying you guys. But since you brought it up, you now go and take your pen and paper and check your artists. How many of them have not passed through Ghana to become number one? How many?
Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido.
This is the show. We see you guys tomorrow or next time on the show. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and hit all, so that when I drop a show, you can get it. Also, your comments, like, share. Also, let me know what you guys think about this content so far, and I'll do exactly what you guys love. He's Big OK. I'm Nanaya. You can call me Nanaya Radio. Also, Nanaya 18. And we brought you OnePlay news. We'll see you next time.